Hello students, welcome to Sreenath Academy. In this video, we are going to discuss the Symmetry chapter, which is the 13th chapter from 6th class CBSE Maths. So we are creating videos on all chapters and all subjects from class 1 to class 12. So why don't you subscribe our channel, like our videos, share our videos. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will get the immediate updates from us. Okay. So in addition to the classes, we are also providing the tuitions. Make use of them. Go through the description. There is a number for you. Please just text a message to it so that you will get the uh, tuitions. Okay. So without wasting time, we are going to start this session with the chapter overview of the symmetry. So if you see, this is the introduction to the chapter symmetry. And after discussing about it, making symmetrical figures, ink blot devils. Okay, devils, are you frightened because of the word called devils? Don't worry friends, no devils will come to you. And after discussing about that, figures with two lines of symmetry, we are discussing about that. And figures with multiple, which means more than two lines of symmetry, how to draw them, how to cut them, we are going to discuss here. And after that, we are going to discuss about reflection and symmetry. What is meant by reflection and what is the reflection symmetry we are having, mirror reflection, all those situations. And regarding the paper decoration and kaleidoscope and the albums and the application of reflection symmetry. How many of you are interested to learn about all these topics, students? Just give me a like so that I will know. And next thing is about Rangoli patterns, and this is the end of the chapter. So this is the overview of our present chapter, students. Okay, hope you will understand it and enjoy this session, students. Okay, myself I am Karthik, so I will help you to learn more concepts, more knowledge because of this chapter symmetry. So the chapter name is symmetry. Okay, students. So in the introduction, so symmetry, it is the quite common word, and symmetry is everywhere. It is most in all objects, many objects in our nature, in our surroundings. Okay, so have you seen the Taj Mahal, friends? Of course, some of you have may seen it, some of may not have seen it, but some of you may had a dream to visit it at least one time, of course. Don't worry, students. Okay, your dreams will come true. And this is the Taj Mahal, and this is a temple in Tamil Nadu. So look at the both diagrams, both pictures. So what is the beauty of the two pictures? The beauty of the two pictures are both the pictures are having the symmetry. That is especially the line symmetry. Have you understand it? So now take the picture of Taj Mahal and try to fold it half and open it. So one half is exactly the another half. And try to take this picture and try to fold this photo. The same thing happens. So one half of the picture is same as the another half of the picture, friends. Okay, you will surely observe that. So these are the two symmetrical objects. So here if you see along this line, if you cut, you will observe the symmetry clearly. And here also along this line, along this line if you half it, again you will see the symmetry, friends. So that is the symmetry beauty, friends. Okay. Next, so see this toy, it is the butterfly, I think you know. So there is a dotted line here. So if you fold this picture along the dotted line, the both sides of that dotted line are same. If you fold them exactly, the left side picture will matches with the right side pictures. So it is a symmetry. What it is, friends? symmetry. And take this, look at this pot and look at the dotted line. If you fold along the dotted line, again the left side of the dotted line is exactly matches with the right side of the dotted lines. So it is so beautiful symmetry you have observed, students. Now again, if you see this smiley image, so how many of you like this smiley image, students? I know you are more you using WhatsApp, all these things. There are many more smiley images, many images are there. And see the dotted line. If you fold along the dotted line, the left side of the image is equal same as the right side of the image. So this is called as the symmetry. Hope you have understood it. And what is this dotted line called as? Whenever you are folding along the dotted line, then only you can able to see the symmetry beauty of the objects. So what is the dotted line? The dotted line is nothing but the line of symmetry, students. What it is called as? Line of symmetry. If you fold anything or if you cut anything along the line of symmetry, then the both sides of this line of symmetry are same, and you will get the symmetry of the beauty of the symmetry of the object, students. Okay, so that is the line of symmetry, axis of symmetry. Now this is the image you are having. So does this image is having any symmetry, students? No. Try it. Suppose if you try to fold it along this axis, students, suppose if you try to do along this axis, but you can't get the symmetry. Suppose if you try to do along this axis also, will not get. Suppose in this axis you will not get any symmetry. In this axis also you will not get any symmetry. Okay, even if you fold it like this, you will not get. Otherwise, if you fold it like this, you will not get. That is happening here, students. So this is this object or this figure is not having the symmetry. Okay, students. So it is not symmetrical. Next, making symmetrical figures. How we can make symmetrical figures? Are you interested to see the devil, students? Don't worry. So take a piece of paper, okay, and fold it to half, and take some ink. If you are not having ink, take a pen and take a pen which is not working and open it, and there is ink, and just shake it. Sprinkle some ink on the paper, and the folded paper, okay, and press the two foldings for some time. Now open the foldings and observe along the folding line, you will see the symmetry. So suppose this is the paper and you have folded along this line, so you have folded along that line, you have unfolded it. You see the ink on this area and the ink on this area, both are same. The pattern is same. The image is same. So it is called as the symmetry. Okay, students. In this picture, it is the inked dotted which comes like a devil, students. Okay. So this is the just funny thing. Next, inked string patterns. Now again take a paper. Okay, and again of that paper, fold it. So on one half of the portion, so arrange some short lengths of strings on one half of the paper. Okay, and those must be dipped in the colored ink, and press them and open them. By opening, you will get this type of images, and again along the folding line, along the axis of folding, you will see the symmetry. Friends. So this is the beauty of symmetry. And look at the surroundings. Okay, look at the surroundings. Is there symmetry in your surroundings? Look at the blackboard if you are in a class. Your blackboard, does it is having the symmetry? Yes, of course. Look at the table on which you are sitting or the desk, it is also having the symmetry. Look at the wall, look at the textbook, look at the things surrounding you. What are the objects having the symmetry? Just think of them. Okay, students, and just make a note or make a group notes or notes recording which is symmetry and which is not symmetry. Next thing, so solve this exercise based on the concepts which we have learned, students. So after completing it, figures with two lines of symmetry. Until now we have discussed about the symmetry. Until now we have folded only one time. We have folded only one time and we have seen the symmetry along only one line. So we call them as the line of the symmetry, and that is the axis of the symmetry. Okay, students. So figures with now we are going to discuss about the figures with two lines of symmetry. Okay. So until now we have discussed about one line of symmetry. Now we will discuss about two lines of symmetry. So have you seen a kite, students? Of course, in the Sankranti festival, in Pongal holidays, you will make kites. No, you will play with them. Okay. So have you ever seen that kite? So it is in this shape. Okay. So with the help of your set squares, two set squares in your instrument box, mathematical box, arrange them, then you will get an image like this. So if you see, it is having the two symmetricals, two lines of symmetry. Can you tell? Guess. I am giving you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's right. You are having the two symmetries. One is along this line. Suppose if it is the kite, okay, suppose if it is the kite, then it is the line of symmetry. This one line of is the line of symmetry. Okay, if you fold along this line, like that, you will see the symmetry. Okay. Now take the rectangle. It is best example to see the two lines of symmetry. So take a rectangular side sheet. Okay, and fold it along this dotted line, along its length. Now open it and again fold it along its width. So after you have folded it two times, after unfolding it, see the foldings line. By observing it, you can say it is having two lines of symmetry. If it is the rectangular paper, then it is the line of symmetry, and again this rectangular paper is if you fold along this width, so it is the second fold, so it is the second line of symmetry. So here we are getting the two lines of symmetry for the same object. Okay, two lines of symmetry. Now we will do something. So take a rectangular piece of paper like this and fold it two times. First fold it along its length and fold it along its breadth. Then you have completed two folds and the paper is like this small rectangular shape. Now do some cuttings at the center and open it. What you will observe, really you will see some beauty. So try to do this task, students, and after doing that, after observing it, try to tell how many lines of symmetry you are having to that picture. Surely you will have the two lines of symmetry for that picture. How many lines, students? Two lines of symmetry for that picture. Try to find out them. Figures with multiple lines of symmetry. So at the beginning we have discussed about the figures which are having one line of symmetry. Later we have discussed about the lines which are having two lines of symmetry. Now we are going to discuss about the figures which are having more than two lines of symmetry. Okay students, so take a square paper. Here we are considering a square paper. Okay, and fold it along its length or anything. Okay, and again fold it, make the second fold. Okay, just related to previous thing. So you will observe two foldings and you will get two lines of symmetry. Okay, now unfold the whole paper. You will get paper like this after unfolding. And now it is the square, it is having diagonals, no, so draw a line according the diagonal and fold it along the diagonal and observe it. It is again symmetry. So you have get one line of symmetry along the diagonal. Now again unfold it and again fold it along another diagonal. So again you will get one more line of symmetry. So finally, how many lines of symmetry you got, students? You have got 4 lines of symmetry. So 2 lines are along the length and the breadth and 2 more lines are along the diagonals. So this is the 4 lines of symmetry we are having. Super. Is it super, students? Next, take an equilateral triangle. Take an equilateral triangle. Okay, students. So if you take an equilateral triangle, so these are the axes as 3 lines of symmetries. Okay, so this is the one line of symmetry and this is the another line of symmetry and this is the another line of symmetry. So if you can't understand, don't worry, I will explain. So this is the fold it along one of its vertex and the opposite side. Fold it along its one of its vertex and an opposite side, like that. You will get one symmetry. Observe the both matches exactly. This is the symmetry. Now suppose if it is A, B, C, don't naming it, just for remembrance. If you have folded it along the A and opposite side, you will get one line of symmetry. And now try to fold it along the C and the opposite side. Again fold it. Again you will get another line of symmetry. How many lines of symmetry you got now? 2 lines of symmetry. Now again fold it along B, vertex and opposite side. Fold them. You will get another line of symmetry. So you are getting 3 lines of symmetry. Okay. So 3 lines of symmetry. Like that happening, students. Okay. So here for this triangle you are getting 3 lines of symmetry, and that for that square you are getting, okay, 4 lines of symmetry. So these are the symmetry operations. So let us try to find out or try to draw a figure which is having how many lines of symmetry. So here it is a symbol shape like this. So try to draw a line like this and try to draw another line which is perpendicular to this line. You are getting these 2 lines. It is the line L and it is the line M. Okay, students, like that. So after completing it, okay, taking L as a line of symmetry, okay, on a paper, fold it or try to construct how this side looks like. Taking L as a symmetry. Now, taking whole M as the line of symmetry and fold it or try to make this for how it looks like. So it is another line of symmetry. So if you finally see this image, it is having 2 lines of symmetry. Okay, students. So in this way you can construct the diagrams, symmetrical diagrams. And symmetry is everywhere, friends. If you see everywhere surrounding you, most of the things, suppose if you see this road sign, it is having symmetry. So how many symmetries it is having? So it is having so many symmetry, students. If you drew, if this is the one line of symmetry and this is the another line of symmetry, and along this line you will get the symmetry, and along this line you will get the symmetry. 1, 2, 3 and the 4 you are having, you will get almost 4 lines of symmetry, students. 4 lines of symmetry. In this picture also you are having the symmetry along this line, along this center. If you fold it along this, you will get the symmetry. So symmetry is a, so nature is also having the plenty of objects, plenty of figures which are having the symmetry, friends. If you see the leaves of some plants, you will observe the symmetry. And amoeba, you see it, and this insect, you see it, this crab, you see it, these are having symmetries. Along, it is having how many? 1, 2, 3. It is having almost 3 lines, 5 lines of symmetry it is having. How beautiful it is. How many symmetries this crab is having? It is only having 1 line of symmetry. Sometimes you are playing with cards, they are also having the symmetry. You look at this card, okay, look at this card, so it is having symmetry. How many lines of symmetry it is having? It is having 1 line of symmetry, not more than one. So how many lines of symmetry it is having? So it is having 2 lines of symmetry. This is 2 lines of symmetry, and it is having 1 line of symmetry. Now, have you ever seen that scissors? Oh, how many lines of symmetry it is having? Only 1 line of symmetry along this. How beautiful it is. So observe this beautiful figure. How many lines of symmetry does it is having? If you see here, you can draw, this is the 1 line of symmetry, and if you can draw, this is another line of symmetry, this is another line of symmetry, okay, and you can also draw this, okay, we cannot draw, here it is. So there is this line of symmetry, this line of symmetry, this line of symmetry, this line of symmetry, almost 4 lines of symmetry it is having, students. Okay, so that is the beautiful thing. Try to do this problem, students. Next, reflection and symmetry. So sometimes mirror reflection and the line symmetry looks like same. Okay, suppose take a mirror, and in front of the mirror place the M alphabet. In the mirror, just look how it looks like. Now assume that there is no mirror and there is only image. So this is the object and this is the image. Here you have placed the mirror, in that mirror only this M is, image of the M is visible, but just now for now remove, just think there is no mirror, and if you just look at this M and the object M and the image of that M, so and the line where you have placed the mirror, that is the mirror line, and it looks like the line of symmetry. It looks like the line of symmetry, friends. So sometimes line of symmetry, which is the reflections, and the mirror image are the same. Mirror line of mirror line are same. Mirror reflection and normal symmetry are same, friends. Try to do with another alphabets. We are having how many alphabets? Almost 26 alphabets we are having. No, try to do with all the alphabets. So which alphabet which is giving good symmetry and which are not giving perfect symmetry? Try to make a note on it. Sometimes, so in the morning session, when you are trying to going to school, what you will do, you will stand behind the mirror and try to adjust yourself. So the objects in the mirror and the real objects are all having the same structure, same size, same angle, so as it is there. So every time that mirror image object, the image formed on the mirror is a reflection symmetry. It is the symmetry of us, friends. Okay, so that is the one of the case, and try to do this. Okay, friends, on a square sheet, okay, draw the figures A, B, C and find its mirror image. Place a mirror along this line L. Along this line, try to place a mirror, friends. Okay, along this line there is ABC. Here try to place a mirror and how it looks like. Try to draw. So it looks like, and try to draw this mirror image, and after removing it, measure the length of AB and measure the length of A dash B dash. Does the both lengths are same or not? And measure the length of BC and measure the length of B dash C dash. Does the both lengths are same or not? If you measure, the both lengths are same, students. They will look like exactly the same. Don't worry about it. And measure the angle here using the protractor in your geometrical box you are having. No, use it. The angle is also same. So in the case of mirror images or in the case of symmetry, the side lengths and the angles all are same. All are same, students. Okay, that is the beauty. Next thing is paper decoration. So have you ever seen this type of paper decorations? How many types of reflection symmetries it is having? You cut along this side, each will become a pattern and it is having the symmetry. Play with them, students, if you like, and find out the symmetries and kaleidoscope. So here there is a V-shaped V-shaped mirror is there. No, students, kaleidoscope. These are the cardboard, and place some of the broken glasses. It looks like this. So it is also having reflection symmetry. That is the beauty. And try to make an album, means try to collect the pictures which are having the symmetrical designs. If you see here, it is having the symmetrical design along this 1 2 3 4, almost it is having 4 lines of symmetry. It is also having 4 lines of symmetry. It is having more lines of symmetry. It is also having more lines of symmetry. So like that, take some of the designs or few samples which are having a symmetry and collect them in your home or anything. See, it looks like good, friends. Okay, next thing is an application of reflection symmetry. Suppose there is a paper boy. Okay, he has to go to two houses to deliver paper. One is A and another is B. In the two houses he has to go. So for that purpose, how, where he has to park his vehicle, so that the distance he traveled from that point to the A house and from that point to the B house is equal, or the least distance. So for the least distance he has to park at the point P. How he has selected that point? For that, what he will do? So he will use the reflection symmetry concept. He will use the reflection symmetry concept. The reflection of A is A dash, and from A dash to B, what is the midpoint of this? Where it is the point on the strip. So this is the point. So when he stands here, the distance from this house and this house is same. That is the way of using it. Next thing is Rangoli patterns, friends. Okay, so columns and Rangoli so are very popular in our country. So if you see the Rangoli patterns or any patterns, all are what? All are looking like symmetrical objects. Okay, friends, they are having so much of symmetry. Okay, if you see, there are some few samples of symmetry. So it is having symmetry. How many? Almost along 8. It is having 1 2 3 4 4 lines of symmetry. It is having, friends. Okay, collect this type of samples. If you, how many as you can, and if you think about this, it is also having the almost 1 2 3 4 lines of symmetry. So it is also having so many lines of symmetry. Like that, try to do the task. Finally, our chapter is completed, students. Hope you have understood it well. So if you have any doubts, students, please feel free to comment below. We are always there to help you, to guide you, students. So make use of the tuitions and like our videos, share our videos. So, and don't forget to hit the bell icon, so that only you will get the immediate updates from us, students. Okay, so symmetry, it is the chapter. We will see the summary of this chapter. So if you see, these two objects are symmetrical objects. So in our surroundings there are so many symmetrical objects. So there is a line of symmetry along that objects are symmetrical. Okay, and we have tried some of the symmetrical objects, and we have discussed about the two lines of symmetry. Like a rectangle, it is having two foldings and two lines of symmetry, and there are more than two lines of symmetry. Square is having four lines of symmetry, triangle is having three lines of symmetry. You have discussed. So symmetry is everywhere surrounding us, students. We have seen so many things, and after that we have discussed about reflection. Place any mirror here, it will shows the symmetry. Okay, reflection, symmetry, predictions. So we have application of reflection, symmetry we have discussed. So that is the end of the chapter, and summary of this chapter is also completed, students. So all the best for future exams. Have a nice day, keep smiling. Bye bye, students.